Yes, hello. My name's Paul Cashian. I'm Associate Dean for Student Experience for the Faculty of Business and Law. Well, we invited people from the DMLL to come and talk to us about what they had to offer, what they could help us, support us with. And during those discussions, there was an explanation of the sprint, 5-day and 3-day sprint. And therefore we thought this was a good idea, and myself and the associate heads, I think, have made various use of sprints over the last 6 months. Well, I know some of the course teams within the faculty have used sprints as a way to help with their course design. So 3 and 5 day sprints whereby they aim to get by the end of the sprint all their course documents in place, have thought through the whole course design. And I've actually used it myself with my associate head for student experience to have a look at the whole academic personal tutoring system in a very concentrated, condensed way, which has been immensely useful. The main benefit is that concentrated period of time. So one of the preconditions is that the core team of people are basically in a room for 3 days, 5 days, no distractions, and we just focus on the actual question that we've set ourselves, the problems that we've set ourselves. My advice would be to think about it early, to book it early, to make sure that you cleared spaces in people's diaries for 3 to 5 days, however long you wanted to do it for. Also to bear in mind the various stakeholders that you might want to bring in that period to make sure it fitted with their sort of schedules, etc. So early planning, I think, is the key. But also, I think, to actually go into the sprint with an idea as to what the issues and problems is that you wish to actually work on for those 3 or 5 days. For my personal experience, the 3-day sprint which we've undertaken, I think has been incredibly useful, and we've actually ended up with a solution which I don't think any of us involved in the core team actually anticipated we would end up with. And it's a sort of a solution which I think, if we'd done it piecemeal over a series of working groups spread over weeks or months, I don't think we've ended up with the solution that we've ended up with.